nether pigs are a nice way to get leather too. I don't like doing this. Despite how powerful I am, I'm still mortal down here in the nether. Everything was going fine until I opened a shulker box, and apparently that angers all the piglins. Luckily, it was just 3, and I'd been on edge all day, so they were no problem. For that, I take your child! Nothing happened there, but something did happen that I didn't expect. And that never feels notable. Time for another room in the tower. You're gonna see what all that leather was for. Yep, my face. All of it. It's gonna be the best room yet. I'm out of leather, so I've gotta hang out by my glue factory, so I decided to grab Warthog. Don't panic, he's not going in. Who do you think I am? I wanted to test the old boy out, and I gotta say, regardless of how he does, I'll still love him. He only jumped up 3 blocks, not 4, and as far as speed goes, he's probably about 80% of blue. I was just curious. He's still my best horse. None of the other ones have their own houses. Totally forgot I don't need horse leather.
It's been 2 years.
Dude, can we talk about insider gaming?
Welcome to a game called mouthwashing, right?
How do these big streamers and content creators find all these games before all the normal players? It's because they are sponsored or they hit up before the normal people, and they get kind of a monopoly on the upload date of all games, really.
Yes, I recorded something else, but I have decided to let some of my hair down, so it looks like I didn't just record these back to back. And now by telling you this, I have subverted everything that I have just tried to accomplish. I've heard that this game is incredibly disturbing. Polly, can you cut the shit? Polly! I'm uncomfortable, bro! Polly, be gone. Polly, be gone. Oh.
I'm gonna watch like the first 15 minutes of this game.
Cool your jets. Shoot that cock goblin. Oops, oops. Okay. Oh, laser sword in the arm. You didn't expect that. Oh, man. Shoot him. Oh, I can't just be sitting here. Oh, yeah. Is boner stopping? Deal. Oh. Good.
On them shields. I said 40%, but boss man says you're down to 28, and he is not wrong about this thing. Good news, buddy. Shroud says he just wants the astral pulse, which we all know isn't really yours anyway.
Shroud. Kick his ass, Seabass!
System check.
Alright, let's play some Detroit, dude.
I'm literally talking. Be optimistic.
No, not all humans are the same. Some of them understand that they can't stop us from becoming free.
Wait, who the fuck?
Live free.
Again, dude. Wait, hold on. Okay.
It's dark.
Yeah, buddy, it's really
Where?
dark. Yeah.
Where am I?
Do these people stay playing their games? What? The sixth first time playing. Oh my god. These people, I don't think anyone can really keep up. Oh, well, there's one game they keep playing. Oh, nice. In my opinion, it's an alright game. I don't know, I'm just looking for a really good one.
Hello.
How can you be a... okay.
Have over 200,000 followers.
Very happy.
How many followers do you want? 1 million?
Yes. That's my picture. I would like to be a supermodel.
This video was posted online.
Did I just get clickbaited?
On 2 years ago and saw the potential of the model. The
I
video
guess not.
confident to contact one of her favorite fashion photographers via social media. She asked her to help to create a portfolio, which the photographer agreed to do for free.
It's one short about my favorite photographer. They will also show me the this.
How did they... Who was in Mumbai looking for a model?
Included.
And your no electric power. And weapons.
Have over 200.
Dang. You did the Pennywise face. Can't do that.
Look at me. You disobeyed a direct order. How can you think it went well?
This guy's weird. You gonna eat those twinks?
Hey persons of age. So long before the era of the wiki, there used to be these things called encyclopedias, where for a small fee of thousands of dollars, they would mail you a tiny fraction of the knowledge we have access to today, and you could put it on a shelf, and it would sit there and make you look learned. But while not reading an encyclopedia is easy, not creating one is much easier, and yet we do it. Encyclopedia Britannica is still in circulation today, and it's maintained by around 100 full-time editors and more than 4,000 contributors. So whose idea was this? Who was the first person to sit down and say, today I feel like writing down everything? To answer that, we must look nearly 2,000 years in the past, to the mid-70s AD. Pliny the Elder, author, philosopher.
I'm so excited to get started using Linux on my computer.
What does it take to actually switch to Linux?
Next year, switching to Linux.
How deep do I have to go?
This is me 30 days on Linux, and also I moderate your Discord.
How smelly will I get?
This is me, day 50 on Linux.
What will it require of me to truly become a Linux user?
It's all broken. It's all borked. It's all borked. I gotta go.
Oh, look at that. It's freaking right there. Oh, worked. Oh, 80 days Linux. I'm typing that.
The 80 days on Linux.
I'm playing on Linux.
Nice, bro. I want to.
Windows is now dead to me.
All right, we're less than a month away from the Windows 10 end of life.
Windows 11 removes all bypass methods for Microsoft account setup, removing local accounts.
Windows is dying, okay?
Don't worry. I can save you.
Install Linux. More and more PC builders are now using Linux instead of Windows. The Windows Mac.
Can we make Linux switch to Mac OS? Nope, probably not.
100 days on Linux.
Is this what I must become to be a Linux user?
100 days on Linux.
Or is it different now? Is it truly
Why you do that,
the year of the Linux desktop?
Day 100.
This is essentially a 157-day vlog. I have over 2 terabytes of footage. Most of it's borked because it was recorded on Linux. I tried to edit the whole thing on Linux. It just is what it is, okay? This is all I got left, all right?
This shirt came in the mail pre-installed with vinegar. That like they knew you were gonna be stinky. And they were like, just have some vinegar on it pre-installed so that you stink less when you put it on. Linux guy walks into a bar. Bartender says, what would you like? And the Linux guy says, just give me water, barley, yeast, and hops, and then leave me alone for a while. You can stop watching there if you want. That sums it up. It's a real red pill, blue pill situation. You've got Windows. They're like doubling down on trying to get all your information before you leave. But you don't have to think about that, and you can just keep using it. It's fine. It's fine. Just installed with vinegar. That like they knew you were gonna be stinky. And they were like, just have some vinegar on it pre-installed so that you stink less when you put it on. Linux guy walks into a bar. Bartender says, what would you like? And the Linux guy says, just give me water, barley, yeast, and hops, and then leave me alone for a while. You can stop watching there.
Since 50 years, people don't care about this anymore. You can't do that. So I made a list of all the weird things that I say in English now after learning so many languages, and I just wanted to, I feel like I need to tell somebody this. Also, hello, if you don't know me, my name's Elise, and I'm learning Spanish, French, German, Portuguese, ASL, Turkish, Italian, and Farsi, and several of those I've learned to a good level, but you know what that does to your brain? Terrible things. Terrible things. I am a native English speaker from the US, theoretically. Now I think that's debatable, but yeah, I feel like I have started to say a lot of things in English that are just not natural. They're technically mistakes. I don't think they like impede understanding. I do want to just preface this by saying that they're all pretty like cosmetic mistakes, I feel like. Like you're still gonna understand what I'm trying to communicate to you, but I sound a bit unnatural, and that's because I'm taking things from all different languages. There's different ways different languages phrase things, and then I bring that back to my native language. Let's talk about having this here. Okay, so the first thing is the way that I use the verb take. I use one. For one, I have started to...
Wow, okay.
Learning a language is actually very easy. You start off by watching this video right here. Then you stare at very easy. You start off by watching this video right here. Then you stare at this screen. Then you pick a language you have no business learning. Do one lesson, forget about it, then search up videos about how to learn that language in 6 weeks, made by a YouTuber who learned it in 6 years. But if you want to actually learn a language, you have to make sure you're not doing it for the wrong reasons. Sure, if you learned a hard enough language, it would probably impress a lot of strangers, and it would probably get you a lot of views on YouTube. Subscribers too. I think some people even make money from it. But if you're a beginner, you should really be picking a language that's easy enough for you to actually enjoy learning it. You shouldn't pick a language if you're going to treat it like a chore. So, to maximize your chances of success, here's a chart of some popular languages ranked by how much time it takes for an English speaker to learn them. If you're not sure what language you should start learning, I would just pick either Spanish, French, or Portuguese. Not only are they the easiest for English speakers, but many countries speak one of these as an official language. I don't know why, but it's probably just a weird coincidence. However, if you do want to go for a harder language, it is possible. Just remember to ask yourself, do I really have the right motivation? For example, wanting to understand anime is not going to motivate you to learn Japanese for more than a day. However, my friends speak Spanish and I want to understand them is a pretty good motivator, because that's probably why they made a group chat without you. Some people have to take a language class for school, but that by itself is not a great motivator, because your finger might slip and you might accidentally paste all your assignments into Deep L. However, the British invaded my country and I need English to survive is the perfect motivation to start learning English, and so far it seems to have been a huge success. So now that you've picked your language, it's time for the easy part, which is learning it. Usually, people on the internet will tell you that the fastest method to learn any language is to get a language partner, or a tutor, or a friend who's willing to sit down with you and talk to you like a baby until you start picking up words and sentences. And while this is probably the fastest way, it requires human interaction. So instead, here's a method that you can do all by yourself, at home, to become fluent in a language. The first step is learning the basics. This is actually a very easy step, but many people try to skip it by doing 1 or 2 Duolingo lessons. Other people get stuck on the language learning side of YouTube, watching 138 videos about how to learn Korean, none of which include a single word of Korean. But the whole time, all you really had to do was find a beginner textbook for that language that has practice exercises for you to do. It might take you a month to finish the whole thing, but the progress you'll make is equal to about 2 years of Duolingo, or about 12 years of
Apple's up more than 6% right now. Google about 3%, but Dell, Intel, Research Motion, and Microsoft.
Don't be Barnaby. Don't be Barnaby. I gave you one of those. Hey. Can't buy me now. Can't buy me now. Can't buy me now. You can't buy me now. I got you something. Come here. Yeah. Come on. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, come on. There you go. Okay. Here. Here. I really got you something. Oh, sure. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Soft are all to the upside. Look how strong.
Trading did not disappoint. 400 points higher. Yes, indeed. The markets roar higher last 30 minutes of trading as volatility once again rules the day.
Most of the techs this morning, if not all of them, have just exploded to the. Down 1.7% here, a loss of 37 points or so. Apple shares are just getting hammered this morning.
We're down by between 3 and 4.5% generally across these markets. Let's talk about the speed with which we are watching this market deteriorate. We're red everywhere, essentially, down by 4-5%.
We're down over 16%. Dow at the same time has fallen about 18%.
The stock market is now down 21%.
Because we're now down 43%.
What in the world is happening on Wall Street?
2-year no yields went from 190 to 166 in the blink of an eye.
On the NASDAQ, everything and more has been completely wiped out.
It was the worst day on Wall Street since the crash of 1987.
From the financial capital of the world, the opening bell is going to ring in 5 seconds, and to be honest with you, we wish it wouldn't.
Traders here working the phone say a lot of their customers are freaked out, waiting to see how low the Dow will go. They're focused on the Dow, not so focused on OPEC. Yes, OPEC did cut production by 1.5 million barrels per day.
Really, you're seeing just broad-based declines across all of the major technology sectors. Apple's under pressure, Yahoo down 8.5%, Cisco 6.5%, Research in Motion 10%.
And we're not getting the bid wanted. We're not getting the stop trading, and we see where the buyers are. We're just, every day they're pounding it.
The heightened financial turmoil that we have experienced of late may well lengthen the period of weak economic performance and further increase the risk to growth.
Can't look at it after you buy it. It's so horrible.
We've had an 8-day losing streak in the Dow that in percentage terms puts it on par, close to the loss suffered in that crash in 1987, close to that percentage loss those 2 days in 1929.
What started in America last year has now spread to every part of the world.
We're down 9% today. The Xetra DAX over in Frankfurt is down by 9%. The Paris market down by 9%. Austria, which was briefly suspended earlier on in the day, is down by nearly 11%.
This market is as volatile as you'll ever see.
Traders saying this is the craziest day they have ever seen in these markets. Veteran traders saying they've never seen anything like it. The movement in oil prices so fast, so
Seconds ago until the start of trading at the New York Stock Exchange, and stocks are set to kick off lower, a whole lot lower.
eBay is down 6.5%, and really you're seeing just broad-based declines across all of the major technology sectors. Apple's under pressure, Yahoo down 8.5%, Cisco 6.5%, Research in Motion 10%.
This could be the most serious recession in decades. And that means life, as most Americans know it, is about to change, in some cases dramatically.
That's me. That's me.
We have.
Scottabore. Scottabore. That was so fast. That was so fast. That was so fast.
More traps.